What's happening, everyone? Nick Ilkins, West Ham Fan TV, outside his house. Just watched the final game of the season. Aston Villa won, West Ham won. It kept them up at the end. Adam, it had that end of season feel about it, really, didn't it?
You know, you hit the nail on the head, Nick. It did. And I said to you before, I was hoping West Ham don't start slacking. Although we didn't, today's performance was shambolic. We didn't really get going in the whole 90 minutes. Fair enough, we got the equaliser and kept Villa up. But, I think the boys were already on the beach. It was just, I don't know, as you said, Nick, it had that end of season feeling. I'm just glad the season's over now. To be fair, it's been pretty long, draining, stressful. But yeah, it wasn't a great performance. But I'm glad we're up. Now it's time to have a little breather and get ready for next season.
Well, yeah, this is it. It's time for boys now to. I think the team selection said, it spoke volumes to me about who he fancies and who he doesn't in the side. It doesn't look like he fancies Anderson at all. I think it could be the last we've ever seen of Felipe Anderson. Players like Yarmolenko, Haller, all left on the bench once again. You thought they might have got a run out if he was in his plans, but they didn't really. And this time, I think it's time to let David Moyes build a squad that he's comfortable with.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not Moyes' biggest fan, but he's come in here twice. He's kept us up twice. He's done what he had to do. And if I'm honest with you, I can basically see a lot of players leaving. I can see Halligan. Lanzini's definitely going to go, I reckon. Anderson, he's definitely going to go. And I just personally think he's going to sign players who's going to be more determined, who's going to show a bit of fight. Because every time, I've noticed it since the restart, when Anderson's come on, you always heard David Moyes say, push up, push up, push up. And he never done that. Ella didn't make that much of a difference when he came on. Neither did Anderson. Lanzini done quite all right when he did come on. But I'm pretty sure during the transfer window, mate, we're going to see a lot of goings at whether we bring in players in, because from what I've been reading through Twitter, we don't have any money. And we haven't really paid the installment for Haller yet. I don't know how we're going to get Shusek, even though he signed a 4-year contract, I believe. It's very hard to explain this season. I mean, how would you explain it, Nick?
Oh well, it's been an awful season. It's nothing quite worked out. We've gone down to the last 3 games before we stood up, and I just think it's been awful. Like if I'm to be honest, I'm relieved we're up, but I'm more sort of upset that we're in that position in the start. I was saying on the, I'll have my stand post-match pint later, mate. It's not really mine. I could talk forever about it, but listen, for me today, just reiterated a little bit what we've struggled with all season, and that's when, Villa got behind the ball and put bodies behind the ball. We struggled to break them down.
Yeah, do you know what? They put 11 players behind that ball, I would say. But you know what? I mean, despite Villa staying up, it was sort of karma with Jack Grealish, wasn't it? Fair enough, he scores that goal, but he comes back and has a massive deflection for our goal. And obviously, he was all smiled at one point and he wasn't smiling at all. But, I've got my opinion about Jack Grealish. I'm not going to mention what I think about him. He's a good player, but I just think something different about him. But I think Villa were going for the point, I believe, because they knew they only needed a point to stay up.
With Watford losing so heavily, yeah. I bet their bum started going when Watford got 2 back, though.
Do you know what? When obviously Watford went 3-0 down, I honestly thought that's it. Villa are going to stay up with ease now. But I agree. I believe when Watford came back to 3-2, I'm pretty sure their bum was squeaking a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be interesting though to see how our transfer window is going to come back. Who Moyes is going to keep in and who he's going to let go, I would say. But it's been a long old season, Nick, since this whole pandemic. It should have finished ages ago. But as I said, I'm gonna enjoy the 7 weeks off. No football, no stressing out about West Ham, and then just keep an eye on what they're going to do for next season. If we have money, we've got money. If we don't, then same old West Ham. But yeah, it's been very, very topsy turvy. And I think one of the commentators mentioned it as well. If you look at West Ham players, like if you look at our team sheet on a starting 11 and also on the bench, we're not the sort of team to be fighting relegation. Top 10 maybe, but we're not that sort of team to fight relegation. It's a bit mad.
I'm always that one of them people, mate, that say you're only as good as you are in the you finish in the league table at the end of the season doesn't lie, and we're down there for a reason. But anyway, I'll let you go, Adam. Thank you very much for joining us, pal, and I'll see you again next season, I'm sure.
No worries, mate. Take it easy.
Cheers, pal. Bye.
See you later, mate.